Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn...
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking shut up.
In Sheffield here, I'm joined by Big Frazer Clarke. How are you, mate?
Something like Cougs, all good, man.
Who's the little man with you?
This is Jackson. This is the Team GB mascot. Who's your favourite boxer?
You and Anthony.
Me and Anthony.
Just Anthony, did you say?
No, he said me and Anthony.
Just Anthony,
No,
yeah.
just me and Anthony.
Is an Anthony.
Shh.
How are you?
All right, mate. All good, all good.
Just obviously, you had a training session. Are you still training it, or?
Yeah, still training. I've got a little bit of an injury at the minute. I boxed a couple of weeks ago. Hurt ligaments in my hand, but on the mend. Obviously, training still. Getting ready for the European Championships in June. So all systems go.
When I said you still training here, I didn't mean like you training somewhere else. I meant today, like yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah, just to clarify that people go, where else would he be training? Huge fight next week. The man over there, Anthony Joshua, taking on Vladimir Klitschko. Is this a gamble for Anthony Joshua, in your opinion?
I think it is, I think Klitschko, from what I've seen of him, I've only seen little clips and stuff, but I've seen him with a smile on his face and he looks quite up for it. I mean, some people, Johnny's been over there, he said, he's been sparring and he looked quite well. It's definitely a gamble. You've got a very experienced boxer in there with Joshua, and it's his biggest test to date, but Joshua's other biggest test to date. I've seen what he's done to him, so I don't expect anything different. It's going to be tough, but I think the time is now for Anthony Joshua, so I think it's all going to fall into place how it should be.
Obviously, fun and games on social media yesterday between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Those giving as good as each other were getting, if that makes any sense. What did you make of all that?
Yeah, it's part of the game now, isn't it? A bit of the old social media beef. Fury does pipe up now and then and just...
Even involved Joe Joyce in it?
No, he says what's on his mind. I think he said, I've heard that Joe Joyce is giving you a spanking in the gym and whatnot. It's just nonsense, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if he's heard that or he's made that up or whatnot, but sparring, we all know what it is. If you're going to go off everyone's sparring sessions, we all have good ones, bad ones, and there's been ups and downs for everyone in sparring, and that's how it is. But I enjoy seeing it. Everyone enjoys seeing it. It's a little bit of spark, even though Tyson's away from the sport at the minute, and he's not active, but he can jump back in at any time and make us all laugh.
So far in the last 6 months, you've had Lawrence Okoli linked with sparring stories, shall we say, with Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, and now Joe Joyce. Surprised you haven't been in there somewhere.
If they want to chuck me in there, they can chuck me in there. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice little bit of publicity in that.
All the fighters say the same thing. I'm not going to confirm or deny, which I don't blame them because leave it open, leave them guessing.
That's what it is. Keep them guessing. But one thing I'll say: sparring is sparring. It's not fighting. It's totally different. And they've got big gloves on and stuff. Me personally, I've seen no one wobbled. I've seen no one dropped, and I'm in it every day. So I'll leave that with people. Do you know what I mean?
So
unless I've turned around and missed something, then it hasn't happened.
Is the message don't take any notice of sparring stories unless you're actually watching yourself?
Unless you see it yourself, then I'd just ignore it, to be honest. But what happens in the gym should stay in the gym. But there's a few loose lips. We need to find them because loose lips sink ships. You know what I mean?
Let's turn on to little man now.
Say hello, Jackson.
How are you, mate?
I think Anthony and Frazer have done very well in the fights.
They have done.
What do you think of? What do you think Anthony's going to do on the 29th against Klitschko?
I think he's going to knock him out.
He is. Yeah, he's going to knock him out, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who would win out of a fight between Anthony and Frazer?
I think it would be a draw.
He sat on the fence.
Switched on kid. Absolute
Sat on the
switched on.
fence. My man.
Switched on. So, what are you wearing at the moment, mate?
I'm just wearing my army gear.
And your karate gear?
Yeah, it's got
My army and taekwondo gear.
Taekwondo. You just taekwondo, don't you, mate?
Yeah.
He comes in every week and watches the lads train. Huge Anthony Joshua fan. And it's not like, this gym is not a public gym. but Jackson has sort of become part of the furniture here. Every Wednesday, before Taekwondo, he comes in, bring a toy usually every week, don't you? This week he's brought his granddad's out and his camouflage gear, his army gear.
Yeah.
You're ready for action, aren't you, Jackson?
And when I go out hunting, I wear this and my granddad that. And every time I go out, I just wear my jacket and then my hat.
Yeah. He's the only kid who can go to school the next day and say, they say, what were you doing last night? He's like, I was just messing about with Anthony Joshua. You mess with, do a bit of boxing with him and that, don't you?
And sometimes tell him about my cows.
Yeah, tells him about his cars. He's got a couple of cars, ain't you, mate?
Yeah, banana.
Team GB mascot.
Team
Lil Jackson.
GB mascot.
Future star. We're going to turn him into a boxer, aren't we?
Yeah.
When you're going to get rid of this Taekwondo. You know,
That's
it's
it.
not really.
Get into the boxing,
He's going to get
Jackson.
into the boxing. He's a little bit older. You've grown since you've been coming here, haven't you?
Yeah.
He does a few press ups now and then and that. We teach him the weights.
Right.
And do it
Can you show us a little punch on Frazer?
On the hand. Alright, steady on.
That's
You're
it.
going to hurt me, mate.
What about one in the face?
No, he's never going to hit me in the face, my buddy. My buddy, mate. Cougar, why are you trying to get people to tap me in that, man?
Giving him, you know, like...
Come on, I get hit in the face enough. I don't need it, when it's not necessary.
All right, Frazer.
Liverpool the weekend.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, man.
You up there?
Yeah, man, yeah.
All right, we'll catch up then, mate.
Yeah, brother.
All right, Frazer, Jackson, thank you very much for your
boy.
time.
Bye.
All right,
care.
take care.
Later, man,
So,
It's jokes.
all right, Frazer, we'll catch up with you in Liverpool,
Yeah,
mate.
no
All
worries,
right?
brother, no worries. Take
Cheers,
care.
mate.
Take care.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Cook and Cassius, and some very special guests, Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking shut up.